Talo pa sila oh.
Oh, next, doon daw yung laro ng PRECY. PRECY Trading, lipat court 2. PRECY and Cebu. Hindi, ewan mo. Hindi ba? Tanong lang natin yan. Mawala na dito.
No more calling for me, man. I'm gonna. My boys. Is this ours? This food? Yeah, you can grab it. The whole tray, the whole tray. Just the egg.
Did they win?
Ligpit na, ligpit. Ito, ligpit na to.
Lalaro ako. Laro kayo. Videoan ko. Tapos na ako tol. Ayun ba? Masakit. Hindi pa daw ligpit tong mga ano?
Mamaya na siguro ka.
Kasi may casual, naging casual. Because RDNA is also funded.
Sige kaya.
Bisa ko boss.
Alam mo daw ready. Wala nang oras sa Diyos ko.
Ano yung laro?
Yun.
Must have been a hectic time for you guys.
Dapat ako. Are you going home now?
Yeah man. I do it man.
Like Lila even now.
What do you need?
I'll play.
And now they're approaching the second, third generations in Australia, and they are very flexible for identity. Even the elderly are in a separate group. Yeah. So your parents would come when they were teens. 24. Just as a young man to work. What did they do? Because I've done like 4 or 5 years of research into like colonial settlement. Use paper classified.
Kaya pwede maglaro kaya? Laro na lang ako.
Actually, right here. I'll grab a water first.
Stay overnight in Melbourne and have a drop line up to some farm.
Shepperton or
Ship it over and get it
Wagga
there.
Wagga or Albury.
The other Italians there would know that work at home. Yeah, I had to. But after I learned a bit of English, then in a year or so, I was
even the RDNA team panic sometimes. Like I have like a few board roles I'm on right now, doing a lot of advisory work. Like when do you sleep? I have a lot of fun doing this stuff. So it's sort of like me, like community related things, like in mental health well-being, like the medical side of things. Very interested. Never worked in it until now.
Life activities.
Yeah. So you guys know exactly how you are.
Oh, well, I'm on a couple of things. I sort of pick my boundaries up. I do like.
Are any of them paid? Are any of them paid? They're the volunteer committee type structure. I've recently just cracked paid board and it feels very addicting. $1,000 to sit through a meeting. I'm on Medical Board of Australia, the one that looks after doctors and that, like ministerial appointment just got on it 2 months ago. It's 1,200 pages, a 4-hour meeting every month. You get paid $1,000 to do that. So it's learning, but also paid and skill development and a few things all at once. So hope to grow, develop in this space, become like me, but I'm still very young.
Mel is the sort of person who naturally, I grew up with my whole genetics family, they need 8 to 9 hours.
Yeah.
Miller, before she came to Australia, was 3 to 4 hours sleep. That's her natural size. Her mind's always ticking.
Yeah. So, have you ever nominated her for Order of Australia medal? I'm happy to put together a nomination even for her.
Yes, we attended a workshop at the Victoria Multicultural Commission. So Australian Multicultural Services.
Yeah. AMCS. Yeah.
2 years ago, and the Governor General at the time was not the Governor General.
Yeah.
Who was invited along. And she was nominated, but the person who did the nomination didn't follow through with all the steps. She left the Australian Multicultural Services.
So couldn't be the referee. I'll put that on my list.
Yeah, but if you would like to nominate.
Yeah, for sure. Like RDNA, like there's a whole thing of like people like me, the absolute superstar, but the way that like the relationship's been managed, it's been like researchers using community members. And I come from a very grassroots background and realize like people need ways of recognition. They might not need to be paid necessarily. There's other ways you can really highlight that contribution. I think nominating a couple of hours put into it. And I've got this knack for award writing. Like I nominate friends all the time anyways, like for things like I think we recognize. Yeah.
Miller was nominated last year for Philippines. Philippines overseas outstanding service to the community. And what they do is what do they call the name of the department is, but it comes under the president.
Yeah.
And it's one person from a country outside. So she was nominated. There was a group of nominees, and 2 were from the industry. I think 3 were in the Philippines who nominated her from senior leaders. And that went through, and the final announcement was due to be made the first week in December. And then what happened was, for some reason, God only knows why, they decided to nominate the external only in the United States of America. So no one outside of the United States of America presidential services completed.
Oh wow.
It's really bizarre.
This was last year, 2024.
Yeah, just a few days ago. So we're sort of
And even with something like Senior Australian of the Year, I think you'd be a worthy candidate. I've gone through that process. I was finalist for Young Australian of the Year. I think even that recognition is more than enough.
Are you Young Australian?
I was a finalist for that, so like national finalist for that. So if you Google my name right now, that's the first thing that normally comes up. So a lot of work in mental health, well-being, suicide prevention, and over the last 2 years since that recognition, it's only leveled up, multiplied. Like I mentioned with the medical board now, someone, what, 25, 26 now. Being on the medical board is pretty intense.
Pretty cool. It's really cool.
Hope to be a leader, like a future president of FECA, all that stuff. Like long lifetime ahead. Can aim high.
Look, you've got the right personality, you definitely. I mean, you can think technically, act technically, but you are also a good people person. You communicate in a positive sense, not just verbal communication. Everything else comes across really sound.
I don't have ambition for politics or this. I think that's where a lot of people waste themselves. They have a lot of spark, a lot of ambition for community, and then they decide, oh, a Senate seat is what I want. And they most likely won't get it, but they waste their life doing that.
A classmate of mine from Faulkner High School, right, kept in touch over the years, and he became the federal member for the CBD. This is going back 15 years ago. Okay. Before Gladys, who the seat that she had, was Phil Baresi. He was my Phil Baresi.
Phil Baresi.
So before Gladys knew. And he got that seat, and he became so demoralised and not really nominated.
So just a one-term.
No, he was there for 2 terms.
2 terms.
So just couldn't get it done. You had to tell the
You have to be on committees. You have to be vying for ministership.
And what the party upper echelon says is your policy is your policy. There's
No personal ifs and buts.
I think that's why at the last federal election, we live in Cuba, in the seat of Cuba. Which up until the last election was Josh Frydenberg was a good man.
Future man. Like I absolutely love him as a person.
He's a good man. We met him a few times. He was good.
I ran into him last week, just on the street. He agreed to take a photo.
That's good. Still that. But the party he was working for had become so dictatorial.
Yeah.
People in Cuba just reject it. That's not got the independent.
Yeah. And now what Amelia Hamer's trying to do, but
I haven't met him, sent a poster.
but just the thing that she claimed that she was a renter, but turns out she had a house in Canberra, a house in London. It's like, okay. Renter, yes, in Melbourne, but not overall.
I don't know much about it. But they've been distributing some really good letterbox drops.
Oh yeah.
Now they're local independent.
Yeah.
Some
Very
very
grinding.
unflattering photos of different angles. Just some, I think, defamation.
Yeah.
So we just throw this.
Well, I know Money Grind's not the type. I've met her as well. Like she's not the type to go after them or
She won't.
do anything. But
What her husband did a few years ago was just ethics.
idiotic.
Idiotic. I mean, if he was going to do that, why
Yeah.
or wear a mask, well, why did he bother talking to the reporter who recorded him?
Yeah.
He was just stupid. But I feel sorry for him.
But yeah, like I mentioned, a lot of even multicultural Australians waste themselves in politics. They can be a party member, but that's fine. But make it your whole life.
It confines you. As we know, most people in life get into a
Weird
like
cult.
like a cult or whatever. Whether it's your job, or religion, or
Who you
politics,
hang out with.
who you hang out with. Most people, as we know, what does psychologists say, 85% of people are followers, right? So most people get into this, we're on a pathway for the rest of their life and they keep sideways. It's a shame. That's just, when you look at fashion, what is fashion? It's what people do.
Happy to put together tips or like documents of what Mila's done, but happy to put together award nomination. That's
Thank you for that. She certainly deserves it. I'm just the husband who goes around and drives it, but she doesn't.
even something like the Victorian Multicultural Commission. They have this honor roll.
She's had an award already.
Okay, she's had it already.
So, in the early when was mine? 2003. Hers was a couple of years before that.
Yeah.
So we both had those already. Australia
Even if at the state level, that's fine. Like the way they recognize people, like exemplary, model, active citizens. That's exactly what Mila is, in my opinion. I've only met her today, but I've heard a lot from the CPG team. Do you know what time today wraps up?
What time I finished?
Yeah, last game.
I think it's 3.
that one of the pictures in Neela's prime?
That's my award. That was a while ago, Government House. Victoria Multicultural Commission. Services to a
You haven't aged at all if that's the 90s.
Yeah, I think it was 2003. Hers was the late 90s.
Yeah.
School we look after, some of the kids in Cebu City. And we've been doing it so long that there's even a picture of the President of Australia. He was before Aquino.
Yep.
I looked after his son when he was here in Australia.
Oh, wow.
His son was an international student.
Yeah.
Under a fictitious name. Yes. Then helping out contact friend in another research recommended us to
And to keep it confidential and
keep it confidential. So we had completely in the canal. We actually filmed it better once we got there. So he insisted on a dinner with pictures when we went there.
And how old are your kids now?
My youngest is 31. Our oldest is 42.
Are you guys in your 70s? Doesn't look like it.
I'm 69 and Neil is 68.
Yeah. Really doesn't look like it.
Oh, that's nice to say. Thank you.
Very good.
I think it's my beautiful school.
Less wrinkles.
Less wrinkles.
I'm a bit sad that the recruitment, like even today, we've got like 50 people, the Filipino recruitment.
That's great.
Yeah, like Filipino recruitment will wrap up pretty quickly.
I was hoping you'd get close to 70. You might.
We're at about 50 now, I know.
And they've gone. I don't know if they've gone up there or not. If they haven't, they've gone home. So.
But I'm trying to find a way where all of this, like what I've been brought on to do is community strategy, acknowledgement, are coming along on a journey rather than just, oh, everyone got their $100. I know for a lot of these young people, $100 matters. But if we're able to do like a community leaders dinner, partners forum, so
Great idea.
like a quarterly or half yearly evening reception, keep people updated with the research, see how it works.
You know Kerry, she's a medical scientist. Kerry. Said was talking about keeping people involved.
Yes.
Because I know for a lot of young people, $100 matters, but for a lot of the community leaders, it's about the outcome, what's actually going to happen from this. So
Yes.
what I've been brought on to do is like the community strategy, engagement of people like over a longer term. So we're thinking of some like partners forums or like an evening reception every couple of months.
Yes. Exactly. True.
Whether they would be interested in that, and not just from like the Filipino community, we get Vietnamese, Lebanese, the communities that we're working with.
True. For us, we're always here every Sunday. But this August, we will have our opening day, which is a big event. You are welcome to come if you want.
Okay, when in August?
I think it's first Sunday or second Sunday of August. Yeah. I'll let you know.
That's like a few hundred people.
More than 200.
More than 200.
It's bigger because all of them will come. Like literally
All the
of them.
teams and
Not like this every hour.
Yeah.
Not staggered.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like literally all of them will come because they will know which bracket they're on,
Yeah.
and then they will have their group photos or something. So we can do some promotions there if you like.
I think by then like everything will be done
Yes.
with the recruitment, but like keeping you guys engaged
Yes.
with the research. I don't know if you donated personally.
Yes.
You have?
Not yet. I'm also scared.
It's a very small sample,
I
like
know.
20-30 mil.
I know. But anyway, that's the thing. We are always here every Sunday if you need.
We'll give you a packet of lollies.
Nah.
There's sandwiches up there, there's lollies, gummies, everything that you need.
Yeah. So what's your plan? Like to engage your community?
Engage to social media right now. It's 80 followers on Instagram.
Oh.
Nothing like what you guys are doing. So what I've just been doing, capturing a lot of clips, making it more humanly processed. Because the researchers that I work with, everyone that's a PhD, a scientist, sometimes they forget about this stuff.
Yeah.
So I come from a very hands-on multicultural media background in ethnic broadcasting. So bringing some of those ideas. So you'll start seeing some of the stuff on social media, Instagram. But if we can, like the output from today, if we can tag you guys on Instagram as collaborators.
Yeah. Feel free to tag us. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm the one who manages